Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead in a Box. My name is Leah and I'm super grateful to have you here today. Thank you all so much for being here. I have missed you very, very much. However, I just have not picked the camera up. I haven't really, made the time to pick the camera up because, as I say, and I will just always preach this, like whenever you're recording for YouTube, it takes a simple task that's normally 10 minutes, like an hour. So anyway, today I wanted to pick the camera up and I want to catch you all up on my garden. I want to send out a very, very, very special thank you to some people and really just show you my garden, catch up. Oh, I have some plants dying, okay, because it doesn't matter how many times I come out here and pick the squash bugs off of my plants. I think vine borers got, so I'll just show you what, and I'm replacing those. So we're gonna rip out and replace. Anytime you rip out a plant, replace the plant. I am in southeastern Oklahoma, zone 7B, although I will say your zone is irrelevant when it comes to gardening for the most part. As long as you know your first frost date and your last frost date, that's all that you really need to know. So where I'm at, I have well over 100 days before my first estimated frost, which allows me to plant a whole other garden if I wanted to. So as we walk through my garden today, we're going to talk about the things that you can still plant and the things that will still thrive and survive out here in your garden. First things first, I want to send a very special thank you to every single body who came and supported me at the Okie Homesteading Expo. Like, from the bottom of my heart, genuinely, thank you. Seriously, super grateful for all of you. I was completely blown away at the support and just being able to share a space with like-minded community. I mean, it was just very cup filling, you know. A lot of times I'm the type of person, like if I go to public events, I get real drained, you know, it drains my energy. However, coming home from those events Friday and Saturday, it was very cup filling, it was very like inspiring, and it just, you know, wow. So thank you to every single body that came out and supported me. Since being home, I have not recorded a YouTube because I have been diligently busy remaking citronella bug bite bars, which I have on today out here in my garden. If you do not know, I make a bug repellent lotion bar that is all natural products with a special magical blend of essential oils that I use. And it works, and you don't get bit by mosquitoes or chiggers or gnats, and I use it. And normally my legs are eaten up with bugs, and they're not, because I use it and it works, and I've had lots of people tell me it works. I'll put a link to my Etsy shop down in the description. Anyway, today's video, let's go walk in my garden. Come on. Alright, first things first, look at this. Isn't it so beautiful? Okay, I love it. I think it's so pretty. All right, so I actually got jalapenos. I know there's been a lot of debacle going on about jalapenos. Oh, look, this one is ready. Ooh, looky there. That one is too. So these are my jalapenos. These ones do have spice. I got these seeds from Baker Creek Seeds. I bought them a few years ago, so I've had them for a little bit. They're looking good. This volunteer sunflower plant. I have so many volunteer sunflowers. Here's one of my marigolds. Here's another one of my pepper plants. You can see their little babies starting to come on. Here's some bell peppers I have over here. And I think I might take this one. Oh, wow. Wow. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this set up. All right, look at all of these bell peppers. I cannot believe so many peppers. And on that plant, oh wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, y'all. I get so excited growing food. I cannot help it. I will always get excited to grow food. So there's my bell peppers. Those are doing good. Now down here, I won't pick any of these right now because I don't want to get them confused. These are not jalapenos down here. So these are a not spicy jalapeno. These plants are thriving, looking good. All my carrots down here. Let me step back, show you my carrots. They're looking great. Got some sunflowers over here popping. There's one there. And then this one's one of my favorites right now. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Got some down here. Let's just keep walking this way. Over here, I've got another row of sunflowers. These are blue sunflowers, supposed to be blue. Let's see. Looking pretty dark in there. There's a okra plant underneath me. These are purple whole peas. Or, sorry, black-eyed peas. There's so many darn many names for these. They're peas. All of these are peas here. And then I think this is sunflowers. And then this is okra through here. Let's see if I have any okra and flower. Okra flowers are super beautiful. Let's see. I don't. I have one fixing the flower there. So, let's step back. Alright, I think this is a cucumber. Pretty sure, yep. Oh, looky there. Got me a cucumber. Oh. There's another one. So, these are little small cukes. They are not meant to be big. They're like pickling. Look at that beautiful nasturtium. Gosh, if y'all aren't growing nasturtium, you need to be. Alright, here's my corn. Check out that corn, y'all. I mean, I'm 5'9", okay? It's massive. I want to show y'all something. This is real life with Leah. Okay, y'all see this? Yes, that is still in the pot. It's just grown through the pot into the ground. Okay, because sometimes this is real life, y'all. It ain't always pretty. It ain't always is what it seems. My corn is, though. It's awesome. Now, one of my favorite things I have to show y'all, I'm super excited to show y'all about, is look what's coming. Oh, if you've been around here for a while, you know I love my zinnias. Tree started my arm piece. And my zinnias and my sunflowers are a major piece on my arm. Look at these candy cane striped zinnias. Hang on, let me zoom. Let me get this one over here. Oh, look how beautiful that is, friends. She's a beaut. And then, oh God, they're so pretty. Let me see. Oh, yep, there we go. Looky there. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, y'all, I love growing zinnias. And I can't wait. They'll be, oh gosh, in just another week or so. So here's one of my plants that's not looking so hot because I believe squash bugs have gotten it, and that's my pumpkin plant. Now, I will say it's growing out of everywhere, but as you see here, it's starting to kind of thin out in here, as you see, compared to in other areas. And I do believe that is because squash bugs are getting it. But can we just take a minute to look at all these pumpkins? Okay, pretty excited about that. Let's move over here. This is my Chinese red noodle bean climbing up this trellis. My beautiful nasturtium. I'm going to give y'all a zoom in on nasturtium. If you're not growing nasturtium in your garden, I highly recommend you purchase some. It grows wonderfully. They're edible. The leaves, the flower, everything is edible. This is a vertical squash that my aunt gave me. We're going to try it out. See how my pumpkins are starting to die off over here. I do believe that is due to a squash bug. There's just a lot of pumpkin vine there. So, I told Tree I would show my onions tonight so he could see how big they are. Look, I'm so excited about all these onions, y'all. They are just looking awesome. And I've been eating off of them, so can't wait to grow some more of those. And then we've got just some flowers and, oh, my green beans. I definitely have some green beans on my plants. Really excited about that. You can see where I'm gonna go with green aphids have taken over these peas, but they're eating these peas and leaving these alone. That is called companion planting. Sacrificed planting, whatever you want to call it. All right, real quick, I want to talk about this flower right here. But everybody had said, oh, that's a straw flower. I'm like, yeah, I didn't plant any straw flowers. However, I had a gentleman messaged me and he said, I think your flower is a straw flower slash, oh, I'm gonna butcher this name, Helichrysum. I do not even know how to say it. H-E-L-I-Y something. And I said, oh yes, I actually did plant some of those. And it's the actual name for the flower. And so I was pretty excited. And listen, I don't know if you can hear it. It really is like paper, like straw almost. These cucumbers are the best. I love growing cucumbers. I love them. Okay, so over here on this side are a lot of my cherry tomatoes. I'm going to show you all my cherry tomatoes, but then we're going to work our way down to my cucumbers. And that's where one of my plants got wiped out by, I think, either a vine borer or just squash bugs. I think it's probably more of a vine borer because I picked a lot of squash bugs off. Well, I pick squash bugs and eggs like twice a day, every single day. But anyway, I think that a vine borer got it because it just killed it overnight just like that. So I'm actually going to go inspect a little bit more of that cucumber plant. We're going to rip it out, but I'm going to replace it with a spaghetti squash. So anytime I'm ripping anything out right now, I'm planting something in its place because I have a really long time left to grow food. And one of the things I learned last year is I started my winter squashes too late. And so I wanted to make sure I get them in the ground early enough this year. And so any plants that I'm pulling out that are over here where I feel comfortable enough to plant squash, I'm actually replacing them with squash. So I have a cucumber I need to replace with the squash, and I also have a zucchini. But really, I just want to show you all that you can be out in your garden 2 times a day, watering, picking bugs, things like that. You can just be sitting in your garden, you can be praying to your garden, you can be singing to your garden, you can be doing any of those things to your garden, but plants are still going to die. There are some things that are just uncontrollable, and I just want to show you all that happens to me. Okay, I am diligently in my garden every single day, but I have this zucchini and this cucumber plant that, I mean, I was sick yesterday. I had a bad migraine, so I didn't get to come out. So within 1 day, it's gone. So come on, let's go check it out. And first, let's look at my blushing tomatoes. Look at those tomatoes. I cannot wait. These red nasturtiums have got me feeling some kind of way. All of these tomatoes, they're everywhere. Some of my pear tomatoes, check them out. Aren't they super awesome? They're literally shaped like tiny pears and they turn yellow. And while I'm out here, all right, before we move out of here, I want to show you all this radish. Do you see? I'm fixing to pull it out. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that radish. Oh, look, another one came out with it. Look at that. I'm gonna put my foot next to it for size comparison. That's a huge radish. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's so big. All right, look at these green giants here. Lord, they're putting out this year. They're looking good. These stay green, they will not turn. All right, over here, my cukes. Let's see. My cucumbers are starting to climb their trellis I got going for them here, but as you see, they look great all the way down until this one. And I'm like, what in the world happened to you? I just don't understand it. I mean, there's a thriving one here. I probably need to come in here and look for cucumbers. Look, there's one right there that needs to be grabbed. These are pickling cucumbers, so they're smaller, okay? So, I need to tear that out. And then I'm like, oh, okay, all these look great. Got my basil in here mixed in, you know. My zucchini looks wonderful. And then, what in the world? I have another zucchini plant. It's completely dead. I mean, zucchini's growing off of it, but it's still yet dead. I don't understand it. Here's my lavender I can never keep alive. I hope that wasn't a marigold. That was really just a weed. Anyway, okay, y'all, this is called a teddy bear sunflower, and I'm super excited to see it pop out. Oh. All right, let's check out this one. This is, I think this one might be a citrus burst. There's lots of little cucumber beetles on it, but I'd much rather the cucumber beetles be on my sunflower than on the cucumbers. Look at these Amish pastes this year. They're huge compared to last year. Man. All my tomatoes are looking real good. I'm actually gonna take some suckers off today. Oh, I hate that these died. Sure hate that. I'm gonna take some suckers off and put them in water and let them grow roots so I can have a fall wave of tomatoes. And I really think I just might make a separate video doing that because it's a lot for one video. Some more beautiful nasturtiums. Some gazinias, which have turned out to be some of my favorite flowers, and I will regrow these every single year. Put pretty things in your garden. This thing flashes at night. It's super pretty. And then my herbs, my pineapple sage is looking good. My balm, my lemon balm, my honeydew melon sage, my oregano. I've been taking oregano to the market, fresh oregano and rosemary. Anyway, all right, let's go pull this out and replace it. I really have no idea what happened to this. There's even cucumbers on it. Like, I don't understand. Let's see. Let me check I don't see anything vine borer related on the root. The inside still looks really good. I mean, there's no vine borers there, so could just be squash bugs that got it. I see some squash bug eggs or cucumber beetle that I just killed on my leg. Cucumber beetles can also demolish a cucumber plant in a very short amount of time. So we've pulled this out. Well, I'm attempting to pull this out. It's tied around twine, so. Ouch, gosh. All right, so plant something in its spot. Okay, these spaghetti squash can climb up this as well. And so I'm gonna just put 2 seeds in its place. Make a hole here, put one there, and I'm actually gonna move over and put another one, because if they both sprout, I'm gonna let them both go. So definitely tried that. So while I'm down here, there's some squash bug. I literally see some squash bug eggs, so I'm gonna take those off. But I figure I'll show you all what a squash bug egg looks like real quick. All right, those are squash bug eggs. See those? So with this, look, I'm just gonna take the whole leaf off. Sometimes I do that. Hand picking is something that I do a lot of, and pruning. Like over here, I haven't got to this garden yet today, but see there's squash bugs there. And there's some squash bugs there. So I'm gonna get these squash bugs off real quick. So I guess I'm just gonna take these babies off. Well, anyway, I sure hate, this looks like such a solid, good plant. And it's not just weeping from heat, like there's moisture in here. There's drip irrigation on these. Anyway, some of the leaves look sick, so I am gonna make the executive decision to pull this out. And we are gonna keep these little baby zucchini that are on here. And in its place, I'm going to put some squash seeds. I really need to come weed this garden. There's one there and one there. And that's spaghetti squash. So one of the reasons I grow spaghetti squash is, one, because it's good, but it has a really long shelf life. All of your winter squashes, you actually grow them now. But they're a winter squash because they store throughout the winter. If they're stored under proper conditions, winter squashes can last up to 9 months. Alright everyone, so pretty quick video, just a garden tour talking about, you know, when you're ripping a plant out, put a new plant in. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. Hi Bessie. And really right now you have a lot of days. Most things take between 60 to 100 days to grow depending on the variety, things like that. So you still have time to grow a garden. If you haven't even planted anything and you have access to plant starts, you can still do tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, all of those things. Like everything you can pretty much plant. Right now today is like, oh gosh, like June 11th, I think. Maybe the 12th, I don't know, don't quote me. You'll see it when the video is released, but it's the day before the video is released. And I still have plenty of time to grow pretty much everything. Like today, I just put those squash in the ground. This week, the next couple weeks, the garden will be left into my husband's hands, and I'm pretty excited about that. And I told him tonight, I'm definitely leaving him a very detailed list of how to water and what needs to be done there. But anyway, so I'm going to make sure to get some more winter squashes planted. That way they can be coming up while I'm gone on vacation, and Tree can take care of those for me. Thank you all so much for coming and joining me and watching this video. I'm super grateful for each and every single one of you. As always, I'm sending you good vibes. Take the chance, friends. Grow the food. Put the cucumber plant in the ground. Go grab some starts somewhere. Grow some food. Anyway, again, sending you all good vibes. Send some to somebody that you know that may need them, and I'll see you all next time.